Hey everyone, welcome back to 11 Color TV. I'm your host Alexis Mona, and before we get started, make sure you all hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay everyone, so it has been rumored and highly anticipated that Cardi B will be dropping her second album this year. And some fans are starting to believe that Cardi B is gearing up for the rollout because she recently sat down with Jason Lee for an interview and they did discuss her marriage with Offset, the passing of Takeoff. She did address the Sweetie rumors, and they also discussed her overall music career. Now it seems like Young Miami also wants an interview with Cardi B as well. Now Young Miami would be interviewing Cardi B on her show called Carisha Please, and Carisha Please has been doing fairly well, and I think this show would be very interesting. However, a lot of people are questioning Young Miami's loyalty to JT because JT and Young Miami are in a duo group called the City Girls, and we all know Cardi B and JT got into it a few months back, so people find it a little odd that now Young Miami wants to interview Cardi B despite the feud Cardi B and JT had a few months back on Twitter. But it was rumored that they did make up. Now, if you didn't hear Young Miami's clip, take a listen.
Who else would you want to give the smoke to? Like, who's your dream, interview that you want on your show?
One person that I would want to give a smoke to is Cardi B. I think that, we should smoke it up.
Now, in my opinion, I do find it a little shady that she wants to interview Cardi B after everything that was said during the exchange of tweets between Cardi B and JT, because it wasn't like Cardi B was just coming for JT. She was coming for them as a duo group, but allegedly they're cool, so we'll just have to see if that interview happens. Now moving along to other Cardi B news. Now as I mentioned before earlier in the video, Cardi B did sit down recently with Jason Lee and they did an interview. And during the interview, they briefly touched on Cardi B's new music and why it's taking her so long to drop another album or release more singles, because it has been almost over 5 years since her debut album and people are looking for new music. Now, if you didn't know, Ebro, who is a radio host and also has a show on Apple Music, went on to talk about Cardi B stalling her album and basically said that she makes up a lot of excuses as to why she doesn't drop music consistently or why she hasn't dropped another album. Now, if you didn't hear what Ebro had to say, check this out.
I think people got to remember that the Cardi B we know today started very much on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So she is an artist that her whole trajectory has been based on social media responses, her going after people coming after her. It's almost like a symbiotic relationship between her and whoever the ops are on Instagram, right? And I think to some degree, it's going to kind of make or break her, right? Because and here we are again, because this isn't the first time that she's said that the internet has, because of the internet, I decided to or not to do something.
Caused her distress.
And I think until she can separate her artistry and her creativity and her person away from that energy and just block out the noise, those are the things that can also pull you back into a bad place.
Yeah.
Now, I do agree with a lot of points that he made. I do feel like within the recent years, Cardi B does find excuses as to why she doesn't put things out, which I understand her being nervous and people criticizing her, but that comes with the job of being an artist. And as long as she continues to allow people to distract her and invade her with negative energy, she will continue to feel the same way and go after people, and people will come after her. But you let me know how you feel about everything down below. Thanks again for joining me for another video, and until next time, bye.